Alright people, what's up everyone, and welcome to another reaction video. I got a different kind of camera setup here. You can see more of my posters over here. Look at this. This is the camera setup I use to record the Mortal Kombat 11 story mode playthroughs, so that's why. Just letting you know. Anyway, let's get to this. I'm here to watch a developer update for Overwatch. It's called Introducing Workshop. Now, I read a little bit about what this is, and I'm intrigued. That's for sure. So let's take a look at it. Let's see our boy Jeff. All right, I want to see him and his beautiful face. So let's hear him talk about it. He'd be like, "Gee whiz, guys, it's Jeff here. I sure do love entertainment and video games. Let me tell you about my new invention that I made a bunch of people make up for me." He's the Steve Jobs of Overwatch for sure. Nah.
What's up, everyone?
I'm sure he's done
Jeff
a lot
from the Overwatch team.
I'm just kidding.
We're here with an awesome update. This one's going to be a bit of a surprise for you all because we have a brand new feature coming to Overwatch and one that's really exciting to us. So the feature is called the Workshop, and the Workshop is coming to the game browser. Now, I know there's immediately a
Don't
ton
use the
of
game
questions
browser.
about what is the Workshop. The Workshop
But I will try it now.
A scripting mode that will allow you to make custom game modes within the custom game browser, but also allow you to do really cool things like, for example, you could even prototype your own Overwatch hero using this system. So I'll give you a little bit of history about how we came up with this idea. We have two amazing programmers, one by the name of Dan and one by the name of Keith, and we gave them some free time to work on whatever they wanted. And these two,
they just made tons and tons of Overwatch Rule 34
scripting system that we use to make the game. And they said, wow, it would be super cool if we gave the players some of the power that we have as programmers and as game developers to make whatever they could come up with, wherever their imaginations would take them.
Okay.
So Keith and Dan put a custom layer of interface and a custom scripting system on top of the one that we use to make the game, so that all of you on both PC and console can start creating your own game modes.
All right, show me some created
the system is really
heroes.
Powerful.
That's what I'm really interested in.
This is more of what I would call a power user feature. The people that I think this will speak to most immediately are people with some experience with other scripting engines that are available publicly on the internet, or people with programming backgrounds. Really, anybody who understands the logic of game making and how game events are sort of chained together will have an easier time creating things. Now, Keith and Dan have done a really good job of making the feature as accessible to everyone as possible, and we also plan on putting a special forum up on the Blizzard website that allows you to interact with us and ask us some questions on how to use it. But
what does the heroes look like? I want to see.
Some of the things that you can do. And we're going to put some examples into the custom game browser.
No, do it right now.
So that way you can open up modes that we've already made and see exactly how they were made and start tweaking them yourselves and sort of.
Why was Torbjorn on the front
variables
in the beginning of the video? I want to know why.
So one mode that's really fun, and we look forward to seeing you kind of tweak and do your own thing with. We call the molten floor, and in this mode, anytime a character is on the ground, they catch on fire. So you can
it's like lava.
Fun
I played that game when I was a kid.
Could be with characters like Farah and Lucio, who have the ability to stay off the ground.
That's fun.
You could make something really interesting and special there. We see a lot of you trying to create modes like hide and seek in the game browser. And now you can make much more powerful versions of hide and seek.
I want to play more custom games in Overwatch.
That I just think is awesome, and we'll probably include in the arcade at some point, called Mirror Deathmatch. And Mirror Deathmatch, I think, is really fun. And what that does is it's free for all deathmatch, but every character, every player in the map plays the same character for 1 minute. So for 1 minute, we're all McCree. Then it switches over, and next thing you know, we're all Hanzo, and then it switches over, and we're all Ash. So it's a much more balanced.
I like all those characters.
I
got some in my eyes. Sorry.
Something that I've read on the forums and in social media from all of you is that you love mystery heroes, but some of you would like to have a version that you call balanced mystery heroes. and you've talked about, what if Mystery Heroes had a certain number of tanks?
What if you could like pick your own character in Mystery Heroes?
At any time, the two teams were relatively balanced, even though that there was.
Why don't we just get the mystery part out of there?
Well, with the workshop, you could create that exact mode now, and you can decide: do you want one tank or two tanks or three tanks or one support, two support? It's really up to you, and it's very easy once you set up the mode to change some of those variables. Now, for those of you who are familiar with game logic,
all right, hold on,
and script.
All right, sorry, I had to go take care of whatever the fuck was in my eye. It was really bothering me. Anyway, let's go.
Or familiar with programming, you'll know that as you're working on creating something custom like this, you often need to go through and find out why it's working or not working just the way you intended. And programmers in the audience will understand what I'm talking about when I say you need a debugger, something to help you find any issues that you created in your script.
So testers.
Well, luckily the
debugger in the script.
Coming with what we call Workshop Inspector, which is a custom
extreme
debugger
testers
that will allow you to run your game mode, and it will report back to you why certain things are happening, or sometimes it's even more important to know why aren't they happening. You expect a certain thing to happen, and it's not.
I'll show something at the end of this.
So we think that will be really cool, too, and really helpful for you. One of my biggest hopes is I know this is a power user feature, and there's some technical knowledge needed to use it, but my hopes is that some of you have never gotten to play around with creating game modes and creating game logic.
I never have. I never even thought about doing it.
Hero. This can be the first time that you can open up one of the existing scripts that we have, take a look at it in the workshop, and start to learn how we made it, and maybe you'll realize that you too could be a game developer someday, and you can make really cool stuff.
I can?
So we're hoping that this opens up a whole new wide array of game modes that the community
You ain't dreams, bro. Get out here.
And that there'll be some really fun stuff out there for all of you. Now, I also need to put this in the right context. This isn't a map editor. You won't be able to create custom geometry or import art into the game that doesn't currently exist. It mainly allows you to control the game logic behind game modes and what's happening with different heroes. But trust me, it's extremely powerful, and we expect you and are very excited for all of you to do great things. So we hope you enjoy it. All of the work that you create on the PTR is going to be able to be copied over using a share function that we're adding. And the share function is really cool because previously,
usually
if you
PTR
had a really
you don't
good rule set
doesn't really record any
custom
progress.
Game, it wasn't trivial to share that. Now you'll be able to generate a code and put that code in, whether it's on PC or console, and it works on both of those, and create this custom game all over again that you've either gotten from somebody else or created yourself. So we're extremely excited to see what you all do with this. We hope it opens up a whole new world of Overwatch to you all, and we hope you love and enjoy the workshop. Thank you.
Alright, I guess I'll just look it up my fucking self. Him explaining it does not help. Alright, so I just want to see if it did he say it was on the PTR right now? Here, I'll just go look it the fuck up. I don't give a shit. Care. Alright. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Well, build your own heroes. I want to see that. New hero and game mode customization. No, don't want to see that again. Build your own hero. New workshop feature. But is there any that actually... First look. Okay, let's watch this one. This one's from...
Hello, everybody.
Fuey 500.
Super duper. Oh my god.
Super duper.
Reviewed video.
I like that accent.
This is
alright, so this is
always wanted.
Alright, so it looks like presets, lobby, modes, maps, heroes. I want to see heroes. That's the one I really want to see. So I'm wondering what it is. He said you can make custom heroes. That's what they said. So you could take a hero and like switch their stats. I'm assuming, right? Unless you could like you could do like some like Skylanders shit where like they had the Imaginators thing that come out. I know this is a weird. I could use a different example, but I'm gonna use this one where they had like all the custom pieces and you just like swapped them, like swap a different head. So you have Torbjorn's head on like Moira's body. That'd be amazing. But no, I think it's just gonna be settings. Let's see. Let me skip over here.
Want to do it? It's gonna be all available in PTR.
And me.
PTR right now. But we're gonna create a basic little condition here. Good stuff. Loops.
Okay, so it really is like you could create. I mean, that's cool. I understood what you were saying there. In this day and age, after like stuff like Dreams, where everybody can be so intricate, it's cool that it's in Overwatch. But I don't play too much custom games, so that's why I wasn't really being blown away. Also, he was just talking about it, so there's one thing about talking about it, and the other thing showing it. I feel like Overwatch needs to show it more in their video, especially those developer updates. Just like when he's talking, I get it, he's a beautiful man, but show something on the screen. So show some B-roll, something, anything, besides just, oh golly, I can't wait for you guys to try it in the custom game. It's gonna be, oh boy, it's gonna be so fantastic. It's you're gonna really like this. You're gonna be a developer, whatever. All right, so it really is like, look at this. They really went out of their way to really. Wow, look at this. This is crazy. You could ban somebody. Wait, let's see.
Sky, pop on my favorite character, banned. We got him, boys. Alright, this is the scene.
That's pretty funny. So if you pick Torbjorn in this mode, you're banned. Didn't say ban. I mean, it didn't actually ban him though. Banned. Like, so if someone picks like Tracer, I could say you're garbage. So that's actually worth it right there. All right, that's cool. Let me go back. Good job, Huey or Fuey or whatever fucking name is. Oh, someone made a Genji helmet. They could have spent their time doing something else. Make your own maps here. All right, I'm gonna click this one. Maybe this
guys,
one.
I'm BTC. Blizzard just
make your own heroes though, but like, I don't know. Make your own
Workshop
custom.
is a brand new feature that's going to allow you to.
All right, so he's
like
doing this.
Different values. And for
right,
on the ground, if it's true, then set the status of the player to burning, and then start damage over time. And then, 26, the Reaper earns 1 point, and his victim becomes a Reaper. A Soldier 76. That's
see, all right, that's kind of cool. In each round, a random player starts as Reaper. Everyone else is Soldier 76 and can only sprint. When a Reaper eliminates a Soldier 76, the Reaper earns 1 point. So it's like. And his victim becomes a Reaper. Yeah, Soldier 76 that survives to the end. So it's kind of like Zombies mode in Halo. If you ever played Halo, even back in Halo 2 days where there wasn't actually a mode and you had to like go by like the honor rules where it's like if you die you have to turn to the green team. Anybody play Halo 2? That was the shit. I love that. Because then you'd be like, hey motherfucker, switch to green team. I saw you die from a zombie. And it'd be like, no man. And then guess what? Banned. Get the fuck out of here. Kicked out of the game. That was the fun stuff. I want to see the hero stuff. So that's really cool. So you can really change it. I'm excited to try these. I don't know if I want to make one myself. But I want to see like a custom hero though. I guess that's what they're kind of doing here. Rules. I want to see them.
You can use this to prototype new heroes.
Okay.
But it sounds a lot better than it actually is. While it's true, you'll be able to take the existing characters and you'll be able to add rules. And then
that's what I figured.
What the character can do, how fast it can move, how much it can jump, how much damage it can do.
Cool.
You'll have
I can make Hanzo jump.
Control than you do in the current, basically system that we have with all
10,000.
Where you can,
10,000 health.
Here and you can change the damage and the ult generation and all that sort of stuff.
Okay.
You can turn on abilities and turn off abilities.
Cool.
In this new custom game mode, the workshop. You're probably going to be able to take one character and give them the abilities of another character.
Awesome.
But it's
I want to see that.
you can create entirely new abilities just out of the air.
Right.
Everything that you
I didn't figure that. That would be really cool, but I knew that
one.
So
yeah, you can kind of prototype new characters, but not really to the extent that you would probably want.
So like as like saying you're playing as Roadhog, you can make it so that when he jumps, he kind of jumps like he has Hanzo's like lunge ability or something. You could change things like that. You can even make it so that their just regular jump is higher than their normal, even if you just tweak it a little bit. That's kind of fun. That's fun. So I probably won't. I probably won't do like customize any of the shit, but I would love to go into the custom games and actually check this out. Of course, I don't have it on PC, so I will have to wait until it comes to consoles. But there you go. That is the developer update, and I looked at it a little bit. So there you go. Overwatch, still a great game. Hell yeah.